let's move on to Mamdani,
Ooh.
the gift who keeps on giving for Republicans. So the New York City mayor, he's got a top housing official who apparently called homeownership, get this, a weapon of white supremacy, and argued that property should be treated as a collective good. Let's go to element 5. I know I skipped element 4, but let's just go to element 5 to bring up this lady.
I think the reality is that for centuries we've really treated property as an individualized good and not a collective good, and we are going to transitioning to treating it as a collective good and towards a model of shared equity will require that we think about it differently, and it will mean that families, especially white families, but some POC families who are homeowners as well, are going to have a different relationship to property than the one that we currently have.
That's, I guess, Sia. I don't know how you spell her name. CEA. Sia Weaver. She is going to be the director of New York City's Office to Protect Tenants. Dan, does the Democratic Party in America need to think about private property differently?
No, I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, it's just, it's outrageous. It's fundamentally like un-American and communist. I mean, it really is almost reverse apartheid. I mean, that's really kind of where you're going with this a little bit.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, so Mamdani's making announcements of appointments. Clearly, people are going through and looking at what they've said in the past. He backed her up when presented with this information. And in some cases, as previously, the Mamdani administration has had people resign or announce they're not going to, continue to put their name forward. He doubled down on this person. She's I believe, 37 years old, which no reason a housing leader can't be young. But you look at the optics of that. I mean, that is going to be in TV commercials. You talk about the administration is going to be the Trump administration has said they're going to have a housing initiative here. Like, we'll see if it ever materializes. But the cost of housing is an issue. What she said and what they're kind of doubling down on is horrifying. It's horrifying for New York City, in my opinion. But for the Democrats are going to have to defend this type of stuff. It's just unbelievable. Like, what does Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer say? It's unbelievable.
I have said this before. I'll say it again. This is why when all the Democrats were freaking out and people in the media, why aren't Democratic leaders endorsing Mamdani? This is why.
Yep.
This is why you don't endorse him, because now you're responsible for everything that comes out of his mouth. And guess what? Jeffries has a majority to win. Like, he endorsed this guy. Like, how does that help these frontliners who are trying to flip the house?
And think about the Long Island seats. Tom Suzy and others sitting right outside New York City. This is their media market. Yeah. Kathy Hochul's running. Do you want to be talking about this? No.
Sean.
The funny part about this is immediately people started digging around. Her mom owns a $1.6 million house in Tennessee. And you want to start, if you want to worry about collectivism, maybe you start by calling your mommy and telling her that we need to sell our house and let everyone move into it. I love this stuff. To be honest with you, what also grates on me is the language of the left. Like, if you listen to that clip again, it's like, we need to rethink the construct of collective. It's like, I cannot stand. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Communism.
It's communism. You can just describe it like, we should all take your stuff and give it to me. When they try to use these weasel words and talk about, we need to redefine the meaning of this so that it's a collective good. They're couching it in an attempt to sell you crap. And I hope Republicans do more. Like, what upsets me is when something like that happens and I don't see, like, that was a moment yesterday. You talk about the conference meeting. They have a huge opportunity. They've got a ton of media there. They should have gone out and said, you know what we're going to do is we're going to stand for the values of America and individualism and capitalism and put Democrats on defense.
Yeah, like a random press conference highlighted.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
So what do you guys? So Rachel, that they have the House press conference today, the weekly conference. Jeffries is going to be there.
Sure.
So what do you think on our side? I mean, I'm guessing they either say, like, I haven't heard everything about it. Kind of the like with Trump.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
They
well,
literally can't. They have to disavow it. Like,
no.
Right.
Listen, I will bet you.
They're not going to disavow it.
Me earlier.
They have to disavow
They
it.
will not.
They will not.
Democratic leadership is not willing to say that private property should not be like turned into a collective good.
Again, if we had a wager, I'm with Sean.
Can I just, I'm going to role play this. Leader Jeffries, yesterday, Mandami said the following. You go, Donald Trump is trying to invade another country. That is he's going to immediately pivot.
You want to ask about this? Yeah, that's what he's going to scold the reporter or something. I mean,
Rachel,
look.
But here's the thing about Jeffries. He still has to worry about a primary. Yeah. Backed by Mandani and even if Mandani tells someone don't do it, there's so much energy on the ground here in that crowd. You
better build some muscle then fast, because you got to be a leader of your party too. That's part of the job. One other thought on this, Sean. You sort of mentioned this, Sean, on this topic, but like the challenge is everything is Venezuela, Greenland right now, and like. It's just really tough to break through. And you're right. Like the Republicans are going to have to actively try to create headlines around this by talking about it at press conference, et cetera. Harmeet Dillon, who's the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, she tried to highlight it yesterday from the Trump administration, saying, if you are going after property owners because they're white, we will come after you. And so she tried to give it a little bit of a boost right there.
Again, I don't look at this. I feel like I have this outrage all the time, but how does no one in the media say what Dan just said? How do you literally target people because of the color of their skin and what they own in America? And no one in the media goes, I might want to ask somebody that question. Like, you talk about the Constitution being under attack, democracy dying in darkness. Holy smokes, we have the largest city in the country saying that we're going to take your property because of the color of your skin, and no one says a damn thing. The New York Times is like, hey, that's interesting. Maybe we should make a Wordle out of it.
Give me in that press conference. I'll ask about it, Sean.